Good morning. Welcome to this first intro video on building your website using WordPress. Well, there's a lot of debate about the kind of websites they should be building online, and you find a lot of people saying that WordPress is a poor man's version of a website. Well, that may not be necessarily true. This is 2015 and things have really changed, and to be honest with you, I find it very difficult building websites with anything else other than WordPress. It has to be a very special case where the website is not in WordPress, and there is a reason for that. If you're going to do anything to do with internet marketing, you must come to a situation where you need to get a WordPress website. So even if the main website is not WordPress, your supporting websites will need to be WordPress, Joomlas, etc, etc. So it's always a good idea to understand how to build one for yourself, okay, and do it quickly, because time is not on your side in most cases, and you do need to move very, very fast. So in this particular process, what you're going to talk about is how to build your WordPress site. You can do this very, very fast, especially with experience. Most people I know of who do this for a living build their sites in about 10 minutes and it's done, and the next thing to do is to set up content. So we'll go through this in a process. So we'll go through an introduction, setting up WordPress, social media on your website, SEO on your website, which is my pet peeve, and of course security. Security is more important to me than design, because I don't like those situations where you wake up and you find that you don't have a site and your host is not going to help you in such situations. So in the introduction part, we'll be talking mainly about choosing your niche or choosing your domain name, and I think we talked about that before this particular lesson. And so in this case, we'll talk more about setting up your WordPress website, and we'll talk about how to do it manually. Sometimes automatic systems don't work as well as you'd want them to, and especially if you're doing something to do with SEO, you don't want to have all your websites done automatically. Okay, so you learn how to do it manually, you'll also learn how to do it automatically, and then you'll have to understand the structure of WordPress. This is so important in SEO, and a lot of people lose out in terms of ranking simply because all this is messed up. The pages, tags, categories, and posts are all different in the structure of your website. Okay, and then of course we'll have to look for optimum WordPress settings like reading settings, writing settings, media settings, and privacy settings, and the plugins that you're going to be using for your sites. Plugins are just things that help you get better functionality on your website. And then I've set up this on its own. It's called permalinks, and especially because we'll use that a lot in the SEO section of this particular course. All right, so once you're through with that, and I think we should be able to be you should be able to be a guru in setting up your own website in a few minutes. Then we'll move on to social media, SEO, securing your site, and designing the website. You'll see it's an easy process, and the best thing about this is that you're actually going to do this live. Okay, these are going to be real websites. You may never know the domain names, but these are going to be real websites. So there's nothing like in this course where we're starting a site and we don't know it's a site that was set up 6 years ago. These are real websites that are supposed to go live, and we will have real statistics by the end of the period. In fact, one of these websites, we are going to use it in our seminar coming in October, where we'll have real data about sites that we've built during the next 3 months and what they've done, okay, in terms of SEO, in terms of social media, and if there's any money being made from these websites. Or sometimes some of the sites will not have to deal with money. It's an issue of, can I get conversions to a particular product or service or to a client? Okay, so the class is coming in, that particular seminar is coming in October. I think it's October 9th. Can't be too sure when, but it's October 9th, and we hope that you guys can actually sign up for it, because for the first time we'll have real data not stories, not blogs or anything like that, but real data about setting up sites and actually trying to get something out of it, if it's monetization or it's actually branding that you want to do with them. All right, so let's see in the next lesson where we are going to start the site from zero. It's actually a client's website. It's supposed to be live today in the next 2 hours. So I'm going to cut through this in a hurry. But follow me as we do this, and then we'll see where you head to from there. All right. Cheers.